What up, guys? LocsNLoad here. Alright, so I went to the range to zero my new optic, and this is the Holosun EPS carry. Right now it's not sitting on the pistol, and we're going to get into why it's not. Um, just preference, there's nothing wrong with the actual optic itself. I love the optic, the window, the red dot. I really like the EPS carry. The problem is that when I get into the range to zero the gun, the optic to the gun, I was running into extractor issues where my extractor was constantly locking back and not being able to extract the spent round and pick up the new round and continue that cycle of fire. And so I was basically getting one, maybe 2 rounds before I'd have some type of failure to eject or extract, my bad, failure to extract. And so I went through my first mag, which is one of my carry mags. It's the PSA Dagger magazine. I've been testing it, seeing if it works. And so far, it actually seems to work pretty well, pretty decently. It's just a little bit thicker than the Shield Arms magazine, which is my other carry mag right here. So, I've been testing both of these magazines, and they seem to work. The PSA one seems to hold up a little better, but it's not a review about the magazines. They both work. But when I tried one mag, I thought, okay, maybe it's this magazine. Let me try the second magazine. And I was running to the same issue. And so I was like, okay, it's my extractor then. And so I was thinking, great. Of all times, my extractor would go bad, it would be now. But then I had a recollection. I had remember like some hearsay back in the day that the 43X MOS, you needed a shorter screw on the right side where the extractor is, because the screw would come down and make contact and cause malfunctions. Now, I didn't know how true it was until I guess right now, until it happened. And so before I deduced that it was a problem with the extractor, I took the optic off and ran both magazines with at least 10 rounds per magazine, and I had no issues with either magazine, or no rounds, failure to eject, none of that. The gun's been working fine. And so that really lets me know that, yeah, the screws on the EPS carry, my bad, someone's calling me. So the screws on the EPS carry, the right screw needs to be shorter than the left screw in order to go down, make contact with threads, but not make contact with your extractor in here, and not cause malfunctions with your pistol when you need it. So as of right now, I'm going to be rocking my pistol with no optic on it until I can find the sizes for that proper screw on the right hand side, and then come back to the range, zero properly. The optic seemed to be decently on point, because I had kind of lined it up with the red dot and brought it in the window where I thought was level. And from here, I like 0 to 10 yards, and so it's maybe an inch high. And so, just dial that back down, and I know I'm somewhere within the zone. But definitely come back and reconfirm 0. But yeah, just to let you guys know, if you're a 43X MOS owner, if you're thinking about getting the EPS carry, because it is a good combo, don't get me wrong, you just got to make sure you get the right screw. And that's just kind of one of my gripes about Glock, and honestly one of the reasons why eventually I'm going to be moving on from the 43X to the SIG X Macro, because Glock relies too heavily on the aftermarket. My magazines, if I want 15 round mags, Glock 43X's MOS's come with 10 round magazines. If I want 15 round magazines, I have to go to a third party and get them, right? PSA, Shield Arms. Optics, I have to go to Holosun, get the optic. I have to go, hopefully the optic comes with a plate. If it doesn't, you have to go somewhere and get a plate. And that comes with screws, but guess what? You have to go out third party again and find the right size screws, or go to Home Depot and get a screw. So it's just like all these parts and putting together, it just doesn't give me like a good trusted feeling about my gun, having all these mixed match parts to make it work, versus like the SIG X Macro, where it's factory magazines. They have like a SIG, I think it's Romeo or whatever, red dot that goes for that pistol. So everything's in-house. All the parts are made to work together like that, in-house, in factory. So just just again, just one of my gripes, and just let you guys know what's going on. If you're planning on getting on this boat with me, the 43X MOS and the EPS carry, make sure you get the right size screws before you get into the game. So, LocsNLoad out.